How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the live stream. So my camera has been cleaned, as you might be able to tell. So shout out to Ollie for telling me that. I don't know why YouTube does this weird thing where they don't tell you if you're live or not. I really just don't understand it. Surely they can make a better system. I've got the chat here though, guys. God, I thought that was the music. How's everyone doing today? So yeah, you might be wondering what the hell this stream is going to be because of the title. It might be a bit of a weird title to some people. But I'm getting more and more into Vibe product management right now. And let's just, okay, didn't really want to show that, but that's fine. Let's go to Safari. Okay, there we go. Let's just close some stuff. How is everyone doing today? What are you all working on? So yeah, this is the number that we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. This is kind of what I'm going for right now. Let me just close Chrome because it's kind of annoying. So yeah, this is users. Now, I'm getting more and more into the kind of train of thought that monthly recurring revenue isn't as important as users. I think users is actually the number that a lot of these big companies look at. Let me just turn on this. Okay, I can't. Beautiful. Oh, I'm not sharing my. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. There we go. Hey guys. Sorry, I forgot to change my camera, so you're just staring at me the whole time. So yeah, this is the number that I've been looking at recently, guys. 2,101 signups. We did an email today, which Claude actually cooked up for me, and it did extremely well, as you can see here. It was a breakup email saying that I'm going to be deleting people's accounts. Hey Patrick, how's it going? Hey Omra, how you doing? I just basically told people I was going to be deleting their account unless they made an account, and it worked really well. So I got quite a lot of traction on that email. So yeah, we're kind of going to be moving on a little bit from that, down a similar vein. So let's just open up Harbor. So I'm working on Harbor, guys, if you're curious. What's up, boss? Hey, Clayton, how you doing, dude? This is what we're working on today, most likely. Although, I might try something else as well. Hey, General Sanders, how you getting on? Yeah, I'm really happy with how this is actually going as an experiment. I think making a SaaS in this niche, which is quite a competitive niche right now, is definitely a choice. But I just feel like we can do it better than everyone else. And I was watching something yesterday that was talking about. It was actually really interesting. It was who was it? It was Superwall. I don't know if you guys have seen this YouTube channel, but this guy here was talking about how to make paywalls. And oh, what did he say? It was something super interesting. I can't remember now. Wait, what did he say? Hey, Hamish, I missed what you said about the email. Are you leaving Clerk? No, I'm not leaving Clerk. Hey, Henry, how you doing? I actually cannot remember the point that that guy made. That's kind of annoying. My train of thought just disappeared there, but that's okay. Let me just make sure my microphone's working. Yeah, it is perfect. Yeah, so we're working on retention basically and trying to get people to become paid users. That's the main goal right now. I think it's quite a difficult thing to do, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think yeah, let's just jump into things. So I'll show you guys my flow. So Claude dash dash dangerously skip permissions dash C. So I'll say grab all the jobs from Netheus. Oh, oops, not Netheus, from Linear using the MCP and in terms of ease of implementation. So I've been doing this thing recently where I take skills, right? YouTube videos. So like product management course. You can actually take the transcripts of one of these and turn it into a skill. So what I did then on top of that was I looked at NotebookLM because everyone always talks about how good NotebookLM is. And I made this skill specifically. I haven't tested it yet, so I might test it now, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's actually just test this now because I'm curious to see how it goes. What is so yeah, what are you all working on today? How you all doing? Let me know. just get the chat up here. Oh, I can just read it here, I guess, as well. So yeah, a lot of these things, they kind of mobile apps are kind of the same thing, right? And also YouTube videos are also the same thing. It's all about retention these days. Client-side subscriptions and grow topical authority button click. Okay, let's just see if that's true. Grow topical authority will be here. No. Maybe here. I'm playing with anti-gravity stitch interface. Yeah, I do. I actually really do like anti-gravity. It's just when I'm doing like in-depth coding and stuff, I feel like it's better to use Claude Code because it's just a little bit more intelligent. But yeah, I do like anti-gravity. It's a really, really interesting experiment. Are there any new models, by the way? I didn't even check today. Let's have a look. But yeah, Superwall. This that video that I watched was super, super interesting. This one, really, really interesting. You should definitely check this channel out, Superwall. This guy's really, really intelligent. Really nice to watch, actually. It's all about mobile apps, but I mean, it's kind of the same. Ooh, Aura Alpha. Okay, Aurora Alpha. This is a cloaked model. Providers the community to gather feedback, reasoning model design for speed. This is probably Grok, I would guess. This one, Pony Alpha, which everyone was talking about as well. I don't actually know what this is either. So this is supposed to be SOTA. So maybe Grok 5, I guess, is an option. Chow Chow Photos, anti-gravity or VS Code, or doesn't it matter? It doesn't really matter. It depends what you're using it for, though. If you're just using Claude Code anyway, then it doesn't matter at all. Can you... What is this? Bug fix, likely a null reference or missing like debug from the replay. Patch one component. Try fix these, please. So yeah, the other thing is tracking, right? So there's kind of two parts to product management. Anyone can make an app, right? That's what I'm saying now these days. But you need to be able to differentiate your app, and one of the ways to do that is data. So PostHog, which I'm trying to get sponsored by them, but they're just completely ignoring me for whatever reason, and then sponsoring other people in the niche. I don't really understand that, but and I actually use PostHog every single day. PostHog is absolutely amazing, guys. It's like Google Analytics, but for vibe coders, kind of is how I would describe it. So with Google Analytics, you actually have to like go on their dashboard and fix everything for yourself. But with this, if let me just, it's fine. If you do slash MCP here, you'll see that I have the PostHog MCP. This talks directly with this dashboard here, so you can track any button click, anything at all with code, right? So and then you it makes this dashboard for you. So it's really, really nice actually. So what is this other IE eliminating values? People are mashing dashboard slash researcher tab equals seeker. Okay, interesting. So I've got a load of stuff being tracked here, loads and loads and loads of stuff. Super, super nice. This is PostHog. I would highly recommend it. It has a bit of a learning curve. I would do videos on this, but like, I mean, who's going to click a video called "How to Track Everything on PostHog in 2026"? Just yeah, I don't know. So this is the number that we're actually trying to improve, right? You always need targets with product management and making a good product and everything. You actually need to you need to make a change for a reason. You need to be able to track the change, and then you need to be able to track its effect on KPIs or on key metrics. And in this case, the key metric is user activation funnel, right? Which is basically a person that presses generate or write over a person that just makes an account and then just never presses generate. So the more people that press generate, the more likely you are to have um, become paid users, right? Because at the moment, all of our users are free. That's just because that's the way that we're doing it. I said, no way. Look at that shit, guys. Did you get it? Did you pick it up? Right, okay, fucking, I knew it. So yeah, Ollie just got a rare drop on RuneScape, and I said, as soon as I start streaming, he'll get it, and he actually did. That's crazy. That is crazy. Berserker Ring, guys. Dag Rex. If anyone, if you know, you know. That is crazy. Nice though, man. Hell yeah, dude. What you get back to back now? The classic. No, I just opened it to hit the mine, and I called it exactly like it was gonna happen like that. That's so funny. Well, I kind of got it on this. It's on the stream, so that's crazy. 1 in 128. Absolutely mad. Okay, so yeah, I'm tracking everything here, and also if I go to LLM analytics as well, this is super helpful. So we can track like the exact costs that we're using, etc. I actually need to add Gemini to this because it's not tracking Gemini right now. Side application error, gross up authority, root cause, two queries in research. We're using filter. Okay, beautiful. Done, done, done. Okay, get the project running locally and tell me where to test, click, etc. I will def watch and make a skill out of that video. Yeah, oh yeah, true. Interesting. Oh, that's crazy as if you got a B-ray. That's so funny. That's my Iron Man partner, my group Iron Man. So that means I get a berserker ring as well. Hey Scully, how you doing? 302. Localhost 302. Okay, so let's see. Go to the researcher, click topic scaler. Yeah, that does work. Oh, no, it still doesn't work. Been watching you religiously for a few weeks. Hell yeah, dude. Nice. I'm so new to this. I'm like context rocking so far. Yeah, it's tough when you first get started. But just take things slow. You need to learn basics, right? People always want to skip ahead, but you just can't. You need to sit and learn the basics. So, where's my live stream? I don't understand. I hate this fucking app. Just trying to get the stream up on my phone, but it's like really difficult for some reason. There we go. I totally nuked an app yesterday. Yeah, damn. You're not using Git. Yeah, this is working beautiful. And apparently padding was a problem, but I could never see that shit, honestly. This doesn't quite look consistent, I just realized. I love the app that we've made here. I love it. It's so good. It's so good. Yes, I got Git, right, okay. Yeah, you gotta give yourself a fighting chance with the GitHub stuff for sure. Gonna change the title, guys. I'm just gonna put vibe coding. Fuck it. So it's not quite back to the drawing board. Yeah, good. Good to know. Okay, that's done. I think this is already done. This, I need to record a video. I still don't know how to do this. One thing I want to do is make it kind of a more what you see is what you get experience for people. I wonder if Shadcien has Yeah, they do. Interesting. I might just try and implement this real quick. Can I add you on OSRS? Yeah, sure. My name's not Hamish on OSRS. I'll put my chat on. You can add me. Sure. Oh, I might put OSRS in the title actually. I'm not really doing much on that OSRS, but nah. Already got too much in the title. Too much going on. Yeah, you can add me, dude. Why not? And an issue is we had when you click an image, it didn't work. I need a quick way to swap out images, to be honest. Um, the issue is all images are clickable on Harbor. That's a feature, not a bug. But what you see is what you get to confuse this. I'd rather you. I'm muted, lol. That's so funny. Can I add you on OSRS? Yes, I'm muted though. I created voice agents in Google ASU, pushed a gear over to home and it was like it didn't know what to do with it. So this is a really common. I actually just give me an amazing idea for a video, by the way. This is a super common problem that I think a lot of people have with vibe coding. This is a really good video idea. I'm just gonna actually put it down as a video idea. Sorry guys, one sec. I just don't know what to call it. Like, oh, video. Um, build a base first. So this is like true of like every video game ever and just everything. You need to build a base first. Build a base first. And then once you've got the base, so what I mean by base is Next.js, Convex, clerk setup, everything. Then you import the code from Anti-Gravity or sorry, from AI Studio, right? I don't know why I try and write with a touchpad. Whatever. This is AI Studio. You've got to build the base first. So Next.js, create latest app, whatever the command is. Convex, add clerk, add stripe, add whatever, and then import the code and say, look, this is React code. Because it's React code, if you output from AI Studio, it's React code. It will go into your Next.js project perfectly because it's React, right? If you don't know, Next.js is actually built on React, so I'd rather you use this CN thing if possible. It's me being a grumpy boomer, or do some of these tools of analytics have some weird ass names? Internet culture, I guess. Thanks for the PostHog tip, champ. Yeah, PostHog is really good, but they're a bit like overly edgy, to be honest with you. There's no need to be that edgy. Like it's okay to be edgy, but you don't have to be that edgy. Sometimes it's like try hard edgy where it's no longer edgy anymore. I think PostHog hit that. Um, yeah, I don't know. They're a bit overly edgy for sure. But yeah, this is kind of the biggest problem people have with vibe coding is they try and just build the whole project in one prompt. But if you build the base first and then you build the rest of the stuff, it will work perfectly. I promise you. So what I do is every time I start a new project, I do Next.js Convex, and then you can write clerk as well if you really want to. And then just so this is the thing I normally follow, right? So you need a Next.js, you need Convex, and then you run through this setup here. And then once I've done that, that's when I start to build. But I don't build until I've got these three things in place: Next.js, Convex, Clerk. And that's all you already need because Convex is database plus backend plus just everything. An alternative would be Superbase if you want to use Superbase instead. And yeah, like the sound of vibe coding essentials build a base video. Look forward to seeing what it looks like. I do actually have some videos on it already, but they all just get lost in the source. Like there's so much content. I just make so much content that it's obviously hard to keep up with everything I make. So Okay, so something I've been wanting to do for a while is to make this a what you see is what you get editor, like the writer here. Have you tried WorkOS instead of Clerk? I'm finding it a little easier to work with Clerk. I mean, either way, honestly, it's yeah, either way, it's fine. Like whatever you prefer to use. I just prefer to use Clerk. I don't really have a reason why, to be honest. Tools always change. All methods need updating too now more than ever, for sure. I'm almost 99 mining, by the way, guys. I don't know if you guys know how crazy that is, but all at the star as well, which is 20k an hour. So TipTap is already installed. We did have a problem with TipTap last time, but we'll see if Opus 4.6 can one-shot this. One second, guys. I just need to clear my nose. Yeah, so I had big problems with trying to make this a like what you see is what you get, so you can actually edit the text. This is something I've wanted for so long. You have no idea how long I've wanted this. I want a button that says HTML, so that if you are someone that knows what they're doing with HTML, then that you can just jump in and edit the HTML. I think what you see is what you get is better though. Try Blocknote over TipTap. Yeah, I don't actually like TipTap, so I don't know. Yeah, I really don't like TipTap. It didn't really work for me very well. So thanks for that. I cussed out the wall yesterday. Yeah, I mean, vibe coding is pretty brutal. I don't really vibe code, to be honest with you. My title's a bit bait. Like I'm not. I don't consider myself a vibe coder anymore. Everything I do is carefully thought out now. One second, guys. My peas that I'm cooking. Probably need to. I'm gonna try. No, they're fine. Yeah, the way we British people make peas compared to Italian people. God, Italian peas are far superior. All you do is you get some oil, let it like heat up a bit, put some onion in there. I'll probably get frozen onion next time, to be honest with you. And then put the peas in, and they just like, oh yeah. There's a Shadcien blocknote package. Thank you, dude. Thank you for telling me that, Clayton. AI augmented coder instead of vibe coding. Yeah, exactly. Man, you got to be in the top 2% developer class. Incredible. I've been trying to explain the power of this to people. I'm not in the top 2% of the developers. I'm not even in the top like 90. I'm not even a developer. I am an AI assisted wannabe coder, I guess, is what I would call myself. I don't call myself a developer. I haven't studied it. Um, I know more than 99% of people probably because there aren't. I guess there's a lot less developers. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean. But I just don't consider myself a dev. I know a lot of vibe coders do consider themselves devs. I just personally do not. Maybe in the future I'll have time to do a JavaScript course or something, and then I can call myself a dev. But you are right; it's incredibly powerful. But it needs to be in the right hands as well, I would say. Also, the library should probably be separatable by site. Maybe it already is. No, it's not, is it? Whichever site is selected here should be the content they see, right? I'm from Mississippi, 1 hour from New Orleans. Nice. You're an application architect. Yeah. No more MCPs. CLI for everything. Yeah, I know. I do agree with that. I use very few MCPs. Did you see that playwright video, Kenrick, as well? I was already using CLI for basically everything. I do use some MCPs. Just sometimes it's just easier. I don't know. It really depends on what you're doing. But I use CLI for most things. I use CLI for DigitalOcean for sure. It's vastly superior. That playwright video was really good. I was already kind of doing that though, to be fair. You did, yeah, yeah, same. So yeah, apparently my camera's been dirty for God knows how long. I finally cleaned my camera, so Yeah, it was a good video. Really interesting. They're going in the right direction. Yeah, for sure. Do you use Shadcn, by the way, Kenro? I'm absolutely loving Shadcn at the moment. The consistency thing is just it's just amazing. You shouldn't undersell yourself. Go with AI augmented operator, architect, technician. Take your pick. Yeah, I just feel like saying that is like saying, I'm a CEO of a crypto company. I don't know. On LinkedIn or whatever. I don't know. Obviously, it's different 'cause people can come and see that I can actually build things. But if I see someone like with that in their LinkedIn, I just immediately just switch off. So I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird one. I consider myself an AI augmented programmer. Is probably what I'd say. Because programming, from what I understand, is putting things together. Maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think the definition of programming is putting things like in the right order, not necessarily creating the components, but putting things in the right order. I feel like that's my strength. We'd love to see a Shadcn tutorial for a dashboard revamp designed for an already existing section of a site if you don't mind, bro. The only thing with that is the whole point of Shadcn is that you build the entire framework and website around it. I don't think you should use Shadcn for one component. The advantage of Shadcn is that every component is Shadcn, right? The fuck is that game always running in the background of your videos? I'm curious. It's old school RuneScape, which is an MMORPG. It's the longest, maybe not longest running, but one of the longest running MMORPGs of all time. These are all real people in the mines with me, talking about politics as usual, I guess. But I have my chat off when I'm doing this because all they do is talk about politics all day long, and I can't be fucked with it, honestly. There's a new Bash tool that you can use for AI SDK, which gives you a synthetic Bash environment for your agents to run it. It's so cool because agents can use Bash tools from. Okay, that's pretty interesting. What's that called? So yeah, what I was going to say about Shadcn General Sanders is to um, just use V0 to recreate your entire dashboard or your entire website, and then once you're happy with it, you can output to React code or Shadcn. I believe it just uses Shadcn just out the box, if I'm not mistaken, which I don't think I am. Pretty sure that's Shadcn, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure these are all Shadcn, right? No, maybe I'm wrong. Shadcn. Yeah, look, Shadcn. So I think this just uses Shadcn. So you do the design here, and then you do the dashboard design. So when you go to slash dashboard, you have a dashboard, and then I think you can just kind of go to code or just download it, and then drag it into your Claude code conversation. Basically, yeah, that's how I got muted, lol. Yeah. Now, honestly, the UK US like memes in at the Star and fucking Winter Todd are just something else. Like I can't be arsed with it. I used to. All right, Kenrick, thanks. I'll check it out for sure. I'll Oh, I can check it out on my phone. I used to get involved with the memes and the arguments and stuff, but I just don't have the energy for it anymore. Honestly, Bash tool, just Bash. It's the sell again. They are always cooking, dude. I swear. Because then they've got the agent browser, right? So simulated Bash environment with AI in-memory virtual system written in TypeScript designed for AI agents that need secure sandbox Bash environment. Supports optional network access via curl. So you can send a curl request to start the agent. Interesting. Okay. 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 That's pretty cool. Yeah. Okay. I can see the usefulness. I use Shadcn for application design, and then I use the front end design skills for landing pages. What was the thing you did logging back into when your credits run out with anti-gravity? Yeah, you can just log out and then log in again. There's no special, just literally just log out and then log in and then just continue the conversation. But for some reason, they don't have separate accounts for conversations, so you can kind of get away with it. Let's see if this actually worked. If this works, then I'll be really happy because I've wanted this since day one of Harbor, I would say. Yeah, no. Let's just reset. I hope it doesn't do any mad shit with that instruction. What are your thoughts on the recent vulnerabilities on React View and such in terms of inherent security issues related to web coding? I'm not even good enough at coding to even go into that, to be honest. Yeah, most of the program is about problem solving, the thought process more than anything else. I always wondered why most software devs have this Lego fixation, same sort of logic, really, yeah, makes sense. The way you want to think about this is if you want AI agents, for instance, go and retrieve all the content for a website, it want to run a bash tool for the request. Lots of beginner courses out there use Lego to ease people into it. I didn't know that. But instead of loading all the content into the context window, it can do what Claude does, where it spins up a bunch of bash tools to explore the files without sending the entire file up. Right, okay. Interesting. I've been wanting to for quite a while make some kind of lovable.dev or bolt.new or whatever. Okay, let's see if that worked. I'm finding like Opus is just kind of able to just one shot everything. It's kind of mad, to be honest with you. Dev server is not running. Why am I asking this to run my dev server for me when I can just fucking run a dev server? Like, what is wrong with me? Like, literally, why? I'm so lazy that I can't just run npm run dev and just sort all my own problems out. Please run npm run dev for me. Please run npm run dev for me. Waiting 20 minutes. Just sat here waiting for nothing. What slash yeah? What the fuck? Jesus, I need to fix that. I'm getting spammed by that. The killer thing here is though is because these AI agents are trained on so much Bash tools, it tends to work better with Bash tools. I think that's why Bash was created because it's also a paradigm that the AI engine sounds so well. Opus is really good extensions. I had it build an extension that auto scrolls and reads Twitter posts so I can vibe, play OSRS and read Twitter all day. Nice. Okay. Um. Okay. That's actually really interesting. Oh my god! Look at that. And what about this? No way. That's sick. Well, I can't press that, but I've been wanting to do this for so long. It's kind of weird though. It doesn't work, but that's okay. So, and what about links? Can I change that link? No. Create link. Shit. It's kind of edit. Oh yeah, bang! Look at that. Okay. There's no need for them to go onto another website anymore. That's kind of what I was going for. Just need to fix the. Oh damn. This is kind of what was missing from Harbor, honestly. There needs to be a copy button as well, actually. Yeah, super interesting. That was super easy as well. I can't believe how easy it was. So let's just, yeah, this is really good, but this A doesn't quite match the style of the rest of the app, and B, when I click an image and then go to change it, the menu disappears. Also, I click a link to change it, the link opens. Okay. I had another question, Hamish. On WP sites, I use security plugin like WordFence for protection, etc. Does something similar exist for Next.js, React apps? Are we safe from attacks, etc.? You're not. I don't think you're safe outside the box. You have to be really careful. I used to build massive mainframe systems for Fortune 500 companies. I'd have killed for these tools. Yeah, interesting, Henry. Was playing around in open code with the new Kimi model. It does incredible front end design. I have noticed that. Hey, you are missing multi-language support on article creation, like I tried to finish at Give English blog. This is something I look into. If you go to settings, you can put any language here. I know that this needs to be more obvious. But you can change this to like DE, for example, if you need German, and it'll do German. Um, yeah, I do need to put that somewhere else because it's in a really bad spot. I don't know why the original design had it here. Um, yeah, no, I agree. But wait, where's the article? But yeah, you can actually change multi-language. You can use any language. I think you can even write in Arabic and Chinese and everything. So it can do any language, I'm fairly sure. But yeah, that's just bad UI UX that it's so hard to find. Oh, are you saying you set the language to finish? Hmm. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to look into it. Ah, okay, I didn't notice that. Yeah, no, that's my fault. It's not very well designed. Let me know if it works in Finnish. If it doesn't, email me, Hamish at harborseo.ai. I check that email every day. So yeah, just let me know if it works or not. What else is part of your gourmet peas dish? No, that's literally it. You've got to After you've done that, you've got to blend it and then put pasta directly inside it and some parmesan, and then that's it. Do you put parmesan? I put parmesan. I don't think it's traditional. I think some Italian people do, but I don't think my fiance does, as far as I remember. Yo, Hamish, what's this linear product? The missing piece of my workflow? Possibly. Linear is product management. You may have seen these before. There's loads of these different tools. We just use Linear because it's free. But basically, what I do is I connect this to my Claude code, and I've just been asked a question that supersedes that question. I need to add the language function to a few projects. Yeah, for sure. Give us your top three pasta dishes. I have to answer this, guys. I have to. Your name is Hamish. That's a cool name. Yeah, it's a Scottish name. I'm not Scottish, but I most likely have some Scottish heritage because my surname Top three pasta dishes. Number one, pasta and chickpeas. 100%. That shit is delicious. Number two would probably be ragu, which is spaghetti bolognese, we would call it. I don't know how to write that, but or spaghetti. Don't let anyone. I hope no Italians are watching this, because they would not like me writing spaghetti bolognese after ragu. Number three, I might have to say pasta and beans, which is so boring, but um, the way that her grandma makes pasta and beans, this would be like haricot beans or uh, like what are they called? Cannelli beans, I think they're called. Um, yeah, I think that's probably. Oh, also amatrisana as well. I'm just gonna do four because amatrisana, like that, right? This one here is so good. It's like a carbonara, but instead of egg, it's with tomato. Oh man, it's so good. Oh, it's so good, guys. Get yourselves to Italy if you've never been. Naples, go to Naples. It's so cheap as well. These are probably my three or four favorite ones. Listen, brown some sunflower seeds, mix in green pesto and pasta, chicken cubes, little pasta water. Fucking easy, super delicious. If my fiance catches me eating chicken and pasta together, I'm not going to make it till 2027, guys. So I like aspects from AutoForge, AutoClaude, the GUI, etc. But free, something like Tracer is more robust. I've seen Linear before, so I'll check it out. Yeah, no, Martin Yepson, I'm not allowed to eat chicken with pasta. It's illegal. Thanks for that. Gonna look into pasta and beans for tomorrow. Yeah, dude, it's really, really good. All you do, I would eat it. Don't get me wrong, Martin, but yeah, I'm not allowed. All you do is get some beans, get some boiling water, put some dry or even cooked beans in the water, add some garlic, and then parsley, and then let it boil for like an hour. But if it's dry beans, you need to soak them overnight or cook them for like 8+ hours. So just buy a tin of beans with you can buy red kidney beans, it doesn't really matter to me, or lentils even. It's all the same recipe. And then you bring it to boil, you let it boil for like an hour. I leave it for about an hour, 1 hour. You can add pomodori, not pomodori, what the fuck they call tomatoes as well, and then just add pasta. You blend this and then add pasta directly inside it. You'll absolutely love it. I promise you. Is that pasta and beans dish usually from northern Italy or from other regional variations? I believe pasta and beans is a Naples recipe, but it's probably just all over Italy, and Naples just claims it like they claim fucking everything. I swear. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a regional dish, but I guess it depends on the bean as well, because there's so many different beans. I think one of my favorite ones is actually red kidney beans, for example. It's really, really good. What is it working? Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can change an image. No. Oh, I could add a button here that says like regenerate with nano banana. Oh, that'd be sick actually. That'd be so cool. Oh, you can make it smaller. Ah, interesting. Can you make that go there? No. And well, they just asked me my top four favorite pastas. What did I say? Go on, have a guess. No, I didn't actually say that. Come on, you know what I like. What do I like? That is one of them, yeah. Amatriciana, yeah. What do I always eat every time? My favorite. Yeah, pasta and chickpeas, yeah. No. Well, I put pasta and beans, just general. And then the last one, the classic. The most classic Italian, no, ragu. But then in brackets, I put spaghetti bolognese. I put spaghetti bolognese. Oh man, so predictable. Honestly, what's going to annoy you? This still isn't really working. I mean, it's cool and stuff, but I can't. I want to be able to change the image, and then let's see with the links. Did that change? Yeah. Okay, so you can click that now, and then edit. They say, "Hey, Susanna, by the way." Oh man, I have chicken with my pasta. Gotta have the protein. If you didn't know, legumes, lentils, and things have a crap ton of protein in. I used to be vegan slash vegetarian slash everything. Pasta and beans probably has, and chickpeas as well. I think they have tons of protein in. I'm pretty sure chickpeas are full of protein. But yeah, no. Why aren't you living in Naples? Why are you living in the UK? Very controversial question. I don't live in the UK. I live in Ireland. You're all white, so they can't see you because of the what is it? The wait, let me
So,
get it.
Ante, why aren't you in Italy anymore?
Why am I not in Italy? I don't know. We just decided to move here, didn't we? Together as a couple.
Yeah, it was really bad for me the first year. I wanted to go back so badly.
Beans and lentils, gladiator's
I
favorite.
have to have chicken with my pasta. God, why would you say? Hi, Arnett. Hello, how are you? Beans and lentils, gladiator's favorite. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys, I'm a bit tired. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, why would you have chicken with pasta? Why?
I like chicken and pasta. I'm just gonna throw that out there, but you don't have to strangle me.
I kind of want to. Can you and Amish do a cooking masterclass soon? Yeah, what would you like what would you like me to cook?
Just you.
I have to cook. Let me know. I am down to do pretty much anything. So I don't know, seafood. Speaking of controversial, if I wanted to go to Italy, which part of Italy should I go? I'm black.
Northern.
I would advise you to go to north of Italy because if you're looking for a job, it's way better
No,
with
I
your
think he just wants to.
wages. Ah, okay, visit. So you wanted to move to Italy. Teach us pasta and beans. Oh, okay. Yes, I will, for sure. I will.
Fried onion pasta. That's the thing. Right?
Fried onion, no. But I can tell you one thing.
No.
That we make pasta with this onion sauce and it's called Genovese. It's from Naples, which is very good. It's with the little pieces of beef they have to cook like for a couple of hours to be really tender, and then you make this nice sauce with onions. It's delicious. It's called Genovese. If you go to Naples, you might want to try it. A seafood masterclass sounds great. Oh yeah, my favorite pasta is spaghetti with clams. We just had some. They were
They were cockles,
incredible.
right? Not
Yeah,
clams.
cockles. Yeah. Food and visit. Okay. Well, food and
It's got to
visit.
be
Of
Naples.
course, I have to advise you to go to Naples. It's very beautiful. Naples is not just a city for food, but also city for art. So I would advise you to go to the Duomo, to go to the Monastero Santa Chiara. Amish, you can tell them
What do
because
you mean tell? You're
yeah,
telling them.
Monastero Santa Chiara. I mean, you can just write. Amish didn't see it. He was bored. He didn't want to see it, but it's so beautiful. They have a lot of arts from 12, from the 12th century. How do you say
12th century.
10th? Yeah, and they have all these tiles, painted tiles. It's stunning.
I am Danish, but I live in Spain. Here, the food is the worst in Europe. I've only been to Italy once. Best food ever. I quite like the
You're
Spanish.
Danish. You know that I think about Copenhagen all the
Yeah,
time
you've been there, right?
because I've been there. I fell in love with Denmark.
Yeah, you're like the only
I
Neapolitan who
really,
loves like
really, really
winter.
loved it.
You
Yeah.
love winter.
And
Yeah.
I wish to go back there soon, especially I want to see Copenhagen under snow, obviously. So, because I never get to experience snow, and here in Ireland is basically the only northern country in Europe where it's freaking cold, but it doesn't snow.
You
So
can swear, it's fine.
it's really pointless.
You're allowed to swear, it's fine. You never say freaking. I've never heard you say freaking.
Yeah. No, I try to swear less because since I'm working in childcare now, I'm so scared to basically say, swear words in front of the children. Just finished my last calendar Carlsberg. Yeah, I do love.
Look, I'm on look. You can edit now in Harbor.
I think I had the worst Arbor week
Look, look, look.
this
Look. Capito,
week.
amor. Look,
Yes,
you can edit the link in Harbor now.
that's great.
Click
It
that.
happens like sometimes Arbor makes a mess, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very good tool. I can do all the clients because I help Hamish also with craft, and the afternoon I'm working in childcare in Ireland. Mm, so I'll give this back to you, and guys, it's whatever you want. We can make a cookie stream.
We've been
And
saying that for a year now. We should just
yeah, we never do it. We should do it this weekend. And okay, and I I wish you a good evening with Hamish. I'm just gonna go play a few games.
Ciao.
Bye.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna try and make it right click for editing images. If you visit Denmark again, remember to see Christian. It's an old military base. You'll go on your own. Get rich, Hamish, so your partner can quit. Nah, she wants to work. She loves working. You too, Hamish, Christiana as well. Yeah, we'll go for sure.
First time I went to my ex. Well,
'Free love, man. Slovenia has something similar to Christiana. Metalkova, rock on, dude. Is that where you're from, Arnett?
Sweden.
No, Slovakia. Oh, Slovenia, sorry. Slovenia is ex-Yugoslavia, right? I remember studying that at university. I still can't right click, for God's sake. Yeah, but they're really low. Yeah, it's ex-Yugoslavia. Oh, that did work. Oh, okay, it did work. I will go to Slovenia version of Christiana booking tickets. I already know it will be wild. This will be really helpful. This would have been helpful for me last night. Yeah. Hey, Amor, the heat's on and the cat is on the thing. Can you what? Just get her down. What do you mean? Just get her down. Amor, scare her down.
Scendi. No, scendi.
Why is it doing this? All I need is for this to work, and this will be perfect. Come on, please. Right.
Zitta.
Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to focus on how to actually do this. So close to being done here. I've been wanting this feature for so long. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. Hello, Hamish. Don't you give Claude logs for debugging, or does it have access to the dev tools with MCP or something? It's running. I normally have it running its own Convex, right? So it can read itself. Are you forgetting to tell it to make no mistakes? Ah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, now make it so left click goes to the page. So basically, the way this will work is if this image is wrong or broken, they can command click it to open it, and then they can right click it to replace the image. Man, I really wish I'd had this yesterday. This is the main thing that was missing from Harvard, to be honest with you. The only other thing I need is raw HTML. I think I'll put like a button that says change to HTML. That's weird. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Candy, she's attacking your hair. I just tuned in. Big up to you and your fiance. Thanks, John Doe. Oh, cool. So it has access by itself. I never clawed code yet. Yeah, no, it has its own access. Yeah. Unless this article's just wrong. Was it not no? Have you tried telling it to refactor the code? It's really good at that. I don't think this code needs refactoring. I think it's in a pretty good spot, to be honest with you. Normally, I would consider that, but I don't think I really need to with this code, to be honest.
On.
Wait, what is it doing here? This is getting confusing now. Wait. I need to actually see if that's how it's set up in this article. I'm just wasting time on nothing. Yeah, it goes to hats, right? I can see. That one doesn't. Okay. I see. This article's messed up. That's why it's not working. Stop her. Just kick her out. Kick her out in there.
Yeah. Go.
Place image URL. So twomen.it. Let's say we want this image instead. So right click, copy image address. Fuck. Where's it? She opened the door again. She didn't close it properly. Though SEO is the necessary foundation, does Harbor serve up the GEOAI SEO optimized articles do? It has facts in it, which is how it helps you rank on inside certain things, but it doesn't do JSON or anything like that just yet. It will eventually do JSON as well, but this looks completely wrong though. This needs fixing. We're pretty much there though. This is a really, really helpful change. As someone who uses Harbor like every day, this will save a lot of time. Just being able to change words as well would be super nice. Making this heading 2, for example. Oh, yeah, that's so nice, honestly. Not JSON. Like JSON LTD or JSON headers. If you don't know what JSON headers are, basically structured data. That's it. It's like things at the top of an article, for example. Schema markup, it's called as well. There are loads of different names for it. It's just an SEO feature. Okay, yeah, that looks much better. Still looks kind of weird at the top. I don't know why. Edit link, open a new tab, remove link. Okay, it's good. Right click. Bucket ads. Okay. That opens it in a new tab. Perfect. Right. So the flow is, let's say this image is broken, right? This one here. So you click it, and you click, right click, not click that button. What the fuck I just clicked? Right click, copy image address, and then right click here. I'll just change a different one. Right click, replace. Bang. Okay, beautiful. That's so nice. What is this weird black background here? What is that? I'm not mining. I am. Yeah, so one of the things I always hated with Harbor is that people have to leave Harbor to kind of edit the content, so that's no longer necessary, which is really, really nice. And you can even make them smaller like that, which is just such a big change. I wish you could make it, I wish you could drag and drop, but I don't think you can. Like ideally, you'd always make these images a bit smaller. They don't need to be that big at the end of the day. So that's a massive change to Harbor, which will save people a lot of time, including myself. So let's see. Okay, beautiful. Look at that. Okay. Now we're cooking. Well, speaking of cooking, I use 2 different spoons now. Oh, that is delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay, so what happens if you click this? Does that work? Wow, that's just amazing. Okay, and then can you add a button to switch to HTML at the very top? Okay, this is the final thing that's missing from Harbor. And also a copy button was the other thing. Oh, you can just do Control A, Control C. Look at that. Okay. Paste to Markdown. Wonder if this works. Probably. Yeah, it does. Oh, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Does this work on WordPress? So if you don't know, guys, if you ever need to check something on WordPress, you can do this. This is Taste WordPress, right? Super useful when you're making like a WordPress plugin. It's so good to use this. Obviously, it takes a bit of time for some reason, but this basically saved my life with WordPress, I would say. So let's go all posts and then add post, and then you should just be able to paste this in. Yeah, you can. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Nice. Our nano banana's working again. That's good. Okay. Look at that. Bang, bang, bang. Okay. Interessante. Interessante. So are these ones smaller then? No, they're not. No? Didn't I make them smaller? How does that work? I wonder. So nice. So why does that not make them smaller? Oh, I didn't make them smaller. Let's do that. And then copy. So yeah, this Taste WordPress thing is super, super good. FYI, I used to use ScaleNote for article generation. Their WordPress plugin created security vulnerabilities holes that ended up breaking my client's site. I had to hire to find the issue and fix. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of the reasons I don't just jump down that kind of route. But yeah, thanks for mentioning that. We are planning on building a WordPress plugin, so I do appreciate you mentioning that. It's so easy anyway that I don't know if it's even worth it, if that makes sense. So normally as well, HTML should also work. So like if I do HTML and then Control A, Control C, and then refresh, and then why does that save? That's kind of annoying that it does that. Wait. It should also work. It does. Okay, so HTML also works. Beautiful. It didn't reflect well on me, but luckily I'd already built his trust. It easily could have been a reason for it to let. Yeah, no, for sure. I understand. Thanks for mentioning that for sure, General Sanders. Your feedback has been pretty vital so far. So just keep it coming, dude. Thank you, and I hope Harbour has helped you. Okay, so copy as. I don't know if that actually worked though, or whether it's just I need to copy something else first. Okay, there we go, and then copy as rich text. Beautiful. And then copy something else. Copy as HTML. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's so nice. You've helped me so much this year. It's the least I can do for you. Thanks, dude. Okay, beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted. So now the other thing I want is I want this to be separated by website. So the library should be separated by the website that is currently selected in the site selector. This should then be all. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can press open in writer, right? Send to writer. No. Is there an edit button? No. Similar to how the component under the author/writer component opens the article inside the writer. Okay, so this has been some amazing changes. These have been changes I've been wanting to do for so long. Can you also just delete an image? Yeah, it's kind of annoying that when you click an image, I don't really like that. Okay, so you can just delete images. Yeah, you can just delete images. And you can undo that. Nice. That is super, super nice, actually. So yeah, you just have to click under it and then delete, which is kind of annoying. And you can click at the top as well. That's good. Okay, yeah. No, that's fine. I'll make a video on how to kind of edit within Harbor. That's totally fine. It's not a problem. Um, I think as well when they, oh, okay, slash is commands. Okay, okay, no, that's fine. Beautiful. Okay, that's like 100 times better. So beautiful. Now people don't have to leave Harbor. Um, really, really nice. Actually, this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. With Harbor. So like just this, for example, it's 2026 now. So just being able to do that is so nice. Another thing I could do is like rewrite with AI kind of thing. Would be really cool. I guess I could search 2025, right? And then just okay, yeah, that's fine. That's a decent flow. It's not too bad. So I mean, yeah, that's a massive improvement, huge improvement. Really, really nice. I guess let me just check. If I refresh, does it save as 2026 or does that go back to 2025? Would be my question. What do you guys think of this new feature? Let me know. I might have to start calling you guys chat like everyone else does. Hey, chat. What do you think, chat? Feels so weird to say that, honestly. Compacting. Boring. I hate compacting. This is why I just want to pay for Claude. Like, I don't really care about the expense. Well, I do, but what is going on? Something is crashing here. It doesn't like whatever's happened here. It's probably just midway through a change, I guess. Kind of tempted to use Codex at some point. I might have to make a video about Codex very, very soon. Yeah, I haven't checked the feature requests in a while, actually. Let's have a look what we got. This is, I'm pretty sure this isn't even an issue. This is, like you said, there's kind of a security thing that I need to be careful of. Supporting download of the generated article as Word file, PDF, and all other possible formats. This should be quite easy. This hopefully would be fixed just by the changes we're doing. Language selection, I need a better place to put it. Hey Hamish, I have a single page website hosted on Vercel for free. I followed your advice for SEO and I got rank 1 on some keywords. It now has 300 days in 300 clicks in 7 days. Hell yeah, dude. Hey Hamish, quick question right now is copy and paste the articles into the CMS. Have you considered adding an API-based publishing option so generate page can also be pushed to a website instead of doing it manually? Just curious how you think about that long term. The only issue is there, like General Sanders just said, there is a security issue with that. So I just need to be careful with how I do that. But you know, as long as I put a bit of effort into it, I'm pretty sure I can make it work. So we do intend on having that eventually, for sure. Especially now that we have the bulk generator and stuff. But yeah, just gotta be careful. God, I'm back on Harbor instead of localhost. Yeah, we would like to have programmatic posting, of course. Just need to be careful with security and stuff. I don't want to be a vulnerability for people ever. Localhost 3003. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I said was make this site-wide. Okay, I didn't have any articles. That's interesting. I didn't even know that. No, this is definitely wrong. I definitely have articles for. It's just not showing anymore for some reason. Um, Feeling really, really good about Harvard though, for sure. See how many users we've got. These are all free users, but I think we can convert at a pretty good rate. 2,107. Amazing. Signups per day, look at that. 102 yesterday. Beautiful. Okay, so if I press edit, that should bring it to here. It doesn't. That's the wrong one. Oh, is it? Actually? Oh no, wait. Sure. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So what if I want to add an image? How do I do that? I put slash, yeah. Image, 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 image. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. That's a huge change, guys. Huge change. So now you can basically edit everything here. What would be cool would be like a custom slash command that's like generate image based on this paragraph. That would be cool. That would be really cool. I think that will be the next thing. Can you double check and see if you can see any convex issues springing up from any changes, and if not, push to prod. You should always push to dev first, guys. Don't be like me. Don't push to prod. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so that was some incredibly good changes. If you guys have any features, by the way, that you want me to add, just let me know and I'll take a look for sure. That's another, I love that. Been wanting this for so long. I can never get it to work though for some reason. So thanks for telling me to use Blocknote or whatever this is called. So much better than Tippy Tap. Tippy Tap was really buggy. I really didn't like it actually. Okay, good, good. Can you get all the linear jobs, please? And yeah, this is basically my entire flow, like every single day now. I'm getting kind of obsessed with product management. It's super, super important, product management. Uh, yeah, I can't really talk about it enough. I love the idea of product management. I'm really, really starting to push like how to make the perfect tool, how to keep people coming back for more, how to actually ship features that people are going to use, how to track whether or not people are actually using those features using PostHog, which again, I can't recommend PostHog enough. I've used Google Analytics. Everyone's used Google Analytics. Everyone knows how bad Google Analytics is. PostHog just makes it easy, especially with AI. Obviously, I'm sure it was really difficult before AI was released to use PostHog. But yeah, I mean, you can just see it's super, super nice. I can track everything, total upgrade clicks. So for some reason, more and more people are clicking upgrade, which probably means people are, using all their tokens, which is really nice. So probably at some point, I should implement Stripe. Although I'm pretty sure Stripe is implemented. I'm like 90% sure. Yeah, it is. Okay, so you can buy Harbor already. It's free right now for people. Yeah, we got loads more features to come, guys. I read the Tip Tap wraps. Okay, interesting. Rose Mirror. End-to-end publish flow with WordPress plugin I need to be careful with. Harbor SEO WordPress plugin MVP. Lifecycle nurture emails that reinforce value delivery. Add how Harbor works video. So I need to add videos. I need to add another video as well. Show example of content types in Writer. I might have to do this. We could load like I jumped into linear after your recommendation. Good advice. Hell yeah, dude. Show example of content types in Writer could be easier now with the tippy tap or block note stuff that we just did. Keyword suggestions. I don't know what that is. Pillar pages and service pages builder. That would be. It's quite a difficult thing to do. It's not. It's like it's a feature, right? So, and also where would that feature sit? is kind of the more important question. Like, would it sit in the writer? How would it sit in the writer? Where would it sit in the writer? This is all stuff that I care about now. I did not care about any of this stuff previously, but now I care about all of it. So like, where do we put the page generator if we make a page generator? Do people put keywords? Do we suggest keywords? All these different questions they need answering. That's product management, guys. You need to really think about these things. I'm now letting agents run audits and linear gets updates automatically. Hell yeah, dude. That is the flow. That's kind of what I've been working on as well. Except a lot of the stuff is from my product manager instead of AI. So I think the base being an expert in product management is what you ideally want, but obviously not everyone is lucky enough to work with people, right? A lot of people have to work solo due to budget constraints and whatever. So actually, just on that, I did want to test this. I wanted to test this skill out. Actually, I might just do that real quick. So yeah, basically, guys, there's a workflow where you. Oh, interesting. Basically, what you do is you take like a YouTube video. This is what I've been doing recently. So, what is it? Product management course. Ever? So I took this and I grabbed the transcript and I basically took that and turned it into a skill. But then what I did was I did kind of a similar thing, but added sources about product management to um, NotebookLM and then said, here's how to make a skill, make me a skill, right? So that's what we're going to test real quick. I'm just curious to see if this works. So pillar page and service page generator, looking to Brighton SEO. I might go to Brighton SEO if they let me in for free. International pricing, local currency. I think this is a Stripe thing, but I do need to double check that. Search console integration. I want to do this so badly, but I don't know. I know how to do it. I know exactly how to do it. I just haven't got around to it, I guess. But yeah, you're all legends for coming and checking out the stream, so I do appreciate that for sure. I'm going to be streaming every day around this time, except weekends. Sometimes I'll stream on the weekends, sometimes I won't. It just depends on how I feel. Is this GitHub skill you uploaded updated with the NotebookLM stream? No, not yet. I'll probably do another video on it later today because I mean I don't know what's going on with my videos right now, but they're just not per video. They're just not popping like ever. Just not happening. This one did pretty well for me these days. This used to be quite bad for me, but I mean, yeah, this is pretty decent actually. So I'll probably do another one like this, but for the skill that I'm talking about today or testing today. And it'll be on the GitHub, yeah. It's just not on the GitHub just yet. But yeah, I just really recommend product management to everyone. It's the missing link, right? And my videos very rarely get even 5,000 views these days, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. To be honest with you though, like I just kind of look at this number, which is the views I get um per month. This is kind of the number I look at, and yeah, that's just what I look at. And as long as I'm getting 300,000 a month, I'm kind of satisfied. So don't forget the 30 minutes warning before you start streaming, champ. I've been putting it every day. I don't know if you saw it today, but I'm going to be doing it every day. But it's not like 30 minutes warning. It's I put the stream up, I think, 6 hours before. You'll be able to see the stream scheduled every day. I used to be obsessed with views per video, but I don't care about that anymore. Just happy to be here, basically, and making content. It's very easy to get lost in the source. Very, very easy. Yeah, this is pretty cool. A, B, C, D, trigger, 7-day dormancy email. Trigger analysis. What's working? 8 life cycles. Emails with smart logic. 48 anti-spam cooldown. Last active app. What's broken? No trigger fires at moment of highest motivation. After a user completes an article, peak satisfaction. Harbor shows competition. Nothing. Not. No, your topic is waiting. Nudge. The user closes the tab feeling good, then forgets about Harbor for a week. Yeah, okay. Email is the only channel. Okay. You have 0 in-app notifications, 0 push notifications, 0 browser notifications. Very true. Very true. I did a similar thing by extracting a podcast transcript for a conversation between two senior developers and converting it into a reusable Claude code skill. Yeah, nice. Very nice. 7-day dormancy gap is a canyon. Duolingo pings you after 1 day. Harbor waits 7. By day 3, the habit association is already fading. Yeah, very true. Okay, recommendation, suggestion. Your next topic card. After article completion, also suggest the next discovery result as a card with one click. Write this next. Ooh, where would that go? I do like that. Next time they open the dashboard, maybe. I really like this. This is like product management all over. Shrink dormancy to 3 days. Change re-engagement 7 days to 3 days. 7 days is too generous for habit formation. The weekly frequency rules says you need contact within 7 days max, but sooner is better. Okay. Okay. This is really good stuff, guys. I'm telling you. Don't break your streak email at 24 hours. If a user has a 3-day streak and hasn't logged in, send a short nudge. You're on a 5-day streak. Don't let it break. This is a Duolingo single most effective retention mechanic. Action phase, fog, behavior, model, behavior equals motivation plus trigger. Scarcest resource, brain cycles, cognitive load. The user motivation is high, they want content, but the decision overhead kills them. Time, 6 to 8 clicks, 2 to 5 minutes per article, medium friction. Money, free tokens expire. Physical effort, brain cycles, must choose keyword. I see. It's almost like you're confusing they have to input too much information. I like the idea of popping up with suggestions. I do like that idea. I just don't know how that would look, I guess. Maybe like when they go to dashboard, like between these two sections could be like write your next topic. We recommend writing. Yeah, I like that. Does the skill agent keep in every new project in Claude Code? It depends how you set it up. Every article requires fresh decisions. Very true. One-click article from Discovery. Replace Sensor Writer with Generate Now that uses the active preset plus Discovery queue. I like all of these suggestions. I really do. Let me just check something. So Discover should be. So if I change to 2-man, this should be different. Yeah, it is. Okay. Then all sites should show all. Okay, sure. Right. Yeah, I see what it means. It's like decision paralysis. There's too much going on here. Like, how does the oh man, this article is so good though. Look at that. Is that women's? That's no way. That's not women's. No, it's not women's. Wait, DigitalOcean must not have built properly. Hang on, guys. Let me just make sure DigitalOcean built. So the skills, it depends how you build the skill. This is a super interesting skill though, honestly. I'll come back to that in 1 second, guys. Let me just make sure that Harbor is building. I think maybe I pushed it to the wrong. Um, yeah, I did. Yeah. Wait, is that the one? No, wait, no. Hang on. What's this? Oh no, that was last night. Okay, let's go back to these suggestions. I like these suggestions a lot. These two, brain cycles and non-routine. Very interesting points, guys. This is worth 100 grand a year paying someone this stuff. So honestly, like I can't stress this enough. This is what is missing from 99% of vibe coded apps. Suggestion: one-click article from Discovery. Replace send to writer with generate now. That uses the active preset plus Discovery keyword to start generation immediately. Zero form filling. The preset already has tone, URL, instructions. I love it. Okay. Variable reward engineering self mastery. XP levels, streaks, getting started. Finite levels cap at 11, task cap at 6. Self completion, confetti toast. Critical issues, finite variability dominates. The gamification system, XP levels, streaks becomes predictable. Users learn the pattern, do thing, get 5 XP confetti, okay? The dopamine response flatlines because there's no surprise. Okay. The discovery feed is your best variable reward. Every run surfaces different keywords, trends, and topics, but it's disconnected from the habit loop. Discovery doesn't automatically lead to the next action. Suggestion: weekly content score. After each article, show an unpredictable article quality score. SEO, readability, keyword density, that varies per article. Users will chase higher scores. That's why they do it. Because the thing is, right, I can make this. I could have made this years ago. But the score that I would give you is bullshit. And I really don't like tools that do this. So I just don't know what to do. Because it's gamification. It helps people stay on the app, etc. But who cares if a random SEO score says that it's 100 out of 100? Streak multiplies. 3-day streak equals 1.5 XP. I'm definitely going to do that. Nice. Competitor publish this notifications. When a scout run finds trending topics in the user's niche, frame it as your competitors are writing about X to stay ahead. I really like that. Monthly leaderboard tribe. Even a simple you generated more articles than 7. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Guys, this suggestion here is a 10 out of 10, literally. A literal 10 out of 10. That is such a good suggestion because I don't have to worry about privacy. I don't have to worry about do people want their names shown, whatever. No, you tell people that they've generated more than anyone else on Harbor and they're going to keep generating more than anyone else on Harbor, right? That's the whole point of that. So I love that. I absolutely love that. Beautiful suggestion. 10 out of 10, honestly. Wow, this is incredible. This skill here, NotebookLM skill, I need to I need to make a video about it. Because you can do it for anything, right? It doesn't have to be product management. I just, in my opinion, the most useful thing I've ever seen this for is product management. But you can do it for anything, right? A skill can be applied to anything. So look at these suggestions. These are much better than the other skill that I did. These suggestions are much, much better. Weekly content score after each article shows an unpredictable article quality score, SEO score, readability. Okay. Okay. Comment. I love this. I love this. Investment phase. Current stored values. Data. Okay, critical issues. Investment doesn't load the next trigger. When a user finishes an article, they invest nothing that brings them back. Compare WhatsApp. Send message, investment, reply comes back, trigger. Harbor, export article, investment, ... silence. Most MFs would gatekeep this golden info. You're a real one. Hell yeah, dude. That's always been what my channel has been about, giving away this info. And now that I'm getting less and less views on YouTube, well, not even less and less. If you go back 3 years, I'm getting like I had a really like insane period of growth like that, like literally just like rocketing upwards, and then it's gone back down, but it's gone back down to a higher point than before. So you got to look at things relative, right? But now less people than like even a year ago are watching my videos. This information isn't going to be as kind of public to people, so you guys can definitely use this to your advantage. Recommendations, suggest, and by the way, guys, this skill I'll definitely make a video on it, on how to make a skill, and then I'll use this specific skill because this skill does seem really good. But I'll also talk about how I made it as well, so you can make your own as well. Suggestions, content calendar, yeah, amazing idea. After generating an article prompt, when do you want to publish this? User picks a date. On that date, harbor emails, time to publish your article on topic, need a follow-up piece, the investment, scheduling, loads the next trigger, publish reminder. Amazing. Related topics. After article completion, show 3 related topics from their discovery result. If they bookmark one, that loads a trigger. Your saved topic X is waiting. Really good as well. Publishing streak. Separate from activity streak. Track consecutive weeks where the user published at least one article. You publish 4 weeks in a row. This makes the content itself an investment. Abandoning Harbor means breaking the publishing streak. Safety checks. Manipulation matrix. Does the creator use the product? Yes. Harbor team uses it for their own content. Does it materially improve the user's life? Yes. Helps small business rank in search. Verdict for facilitator. Harbor passes the ethics test. The habit loops being designed help users accomplish a goal that they already want. Using a tool that generate exactly. If I were to pick the top 5 changes that have the most T1, T2, next topic card after article completion, close the loop, lowest effort, highest impact. Would that be a pop-up? Probably a pop-up, right? Like, we recommend you write this article next. Bang, bang, bang. Don't break your streak email at 24 hours. A one-click generate from discovery. Article quality score. I want to do this, but I just think it's going to be bullshit. So I have to decide whether I want to have it just because it helps retention and not because it's a real feature or not. But yeah, that's just my own choice, I guess. I'm not really a big fan of just putting features in just like for feature's sake, right? Features for feature's sake does kind of annoy me as a concept, so I don't know. We'll see. It has to do something. It has to actually be useful, in my opinion, to be in here. But you know, it is what it is. I really do like some of these changes, though. These ones down here were the best for sure. I think I like this a lot. The way that I'll do it is I think in the dashboard have like oops. Inside the dashboard, because this is where people live, right? They live in the dashboard. There should be 3 options of their next article, which just looks like this, basically. So maybe 1 topic cluster, 1 content gap, and 1 trending. And then they just click it and it starts writing it, basically. I guess that would be how it would work in my head. So let's see, did this finish building? No. I like this one a lot. Smart defaults on right form. If used as a preset, pre-fill everything. Currently, the preset is collapsing and collapsible. It should also apply if they only have one site. There's a lot to consider here. A lot. start to get a little bit overwhelmed with all of the changes that you need to make, guys, but it'll be worth it in the end for sure. Okay, so we're live with the updates to Harbor. I can now change links here, which is phenomenal, honestly, phenomenal. You guys don't understand how good this is for me and also for my team, and therefore probably for everybody else as well. Okay, beautiful. This needs deleting because it's not for women. I don't think they're for women too. That doesn't look like a women's. I might be wrong, but it doesn't look like women's. That doesn't look like women's either. I used to work for this company, by the way. That's how I know that. That one is also not women's. The rest are all women's, I think. Wow, that makes it so much easier. Look how quick that was to edit compared to normal. Damn. Beautiful. That's just made it like 1,000 times easier. Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. So copy, and then I need to upload that, but that's fine. Okay, wow. So that is one feature. I might just have a quick look at these to see if there's any really easy ones. I like the idea of like getting them to start writing again for sure. I think that's a really good change. I like this as well. Competitor publish list notifications. When a scout run finds trending topics in the user's niche, frame it as your competitors are writing about X. Stay ahead. I really like that. I think that's a really, really good thing. Monthly leaderboard. I think I'm going to do this. Can you do this without showing anyone's name, etc.? So it's super. What's the word, like privacy compliant. I love this idea. Where would this go? Maybe like in badges? Or like, I don't know, where would this... Maybe at the top of the dashboard? Like here on the right, maybe? I'm thinking here next to their names, we could do badges, and the badge should be for anyone above a good percentage. Show them that they're in the top X of X% of hardware slash users. Is this hard to actually make, or is this an easy feature? And then I always just whack convex rules.mdc in here, which you can download from Convex. You just go to Google and write convex cursor rules, and then click here, and then just download this, and then you can just drag it into here. So it should read that file. I just like to double check that it actually knows what it's doing. I should probably change my. I'm just going to change my thumbnail, guys. I just realized it still says vibe coding or vibe. What is it? Product management or whatever. There it is. How to vibe PM with Opus. How to vibe code with Opus. I don't know. Sure. I think that probably makes a bit more sense. Probably going to stream for a bit longer tonight, guys. May as well. Where's the stream? I thought this was the stream. This channel is really good, by the way. If you're into mobile apps, jump on that for sure. It's really, really good. Go live. 29 viewers though, a bunch of legends all here, honestly. It's over. Okay, nice. Let's see if we can do this. So I should be in the top whatever of whatever Harper creators, surely. So I should be able to see this. Come on. One shot feature. Oh, that's harborseo and more. Still doesn't show. Oh yeah, top 0% writer. 0%. Okay. I don't think I'd be the top writer, would I? Surely not. That does look pretty sick though. I really, really like that. So yeah, again, guys, this is just I'm trying my best to keep people engaged in the tool, right? That's the whole plan. If people know that they're in the top 10% of writers in the tool, they're more likely to keep coming back. It's just that's just how it works. So let's see here. So yeah, this says top 0% writer, which probably is not right, but yep, you're the number one writer. Okay, top 1% writer. Okay, sure. I still don't think that's right, but there's no way 50 articles is the top writer. Wait. Oh, I'm in dev. Yeah, no, it probably is right. Yeah, never mind. RuneLight plugin. You should check out my OSRS plugin distraction reducer. Helps with AFK and work in RuneLight plugin. I might be using that. I'm using the AFK overlay one. Wait, where's my terminal? What the fuck? I just don't know if I'm going to be top 1%. That just feels weird. Surely not. Actually, possibly. Because I am on dev. Let's see. Wait. Top 1% writer. Yeah, exactly. That's what I want. I will check out that rune like plugin, co-captain Jack. Thanks. We just got a berserker ring, so shout out to Bolle. Almost 99 mining as well. I'll probably get it tomorrow. The way I AFK right now is I have the AFK timer, so it'll tell me when I'm AFK in a second. If I am AFK. Do you think Elon's Optimus will become the #1 product for all time, like he predicts? Will we all eventually have one at home assistant, etc.? I don't know. I don't know. There's a bit of a meme, right? People want it to do their ironing for them. I just don't know. Elon's kind of full of shit sometimes, to be honest with you. So I whisper that in case I get attacked for saying it, but still just says top 1%. God, I'm tired. I had a late one last night. These 3 spoons. Oh damn! I lost all those changes that it came up with before. Damn. I think I just lost those. Oh well, it's fine. Whatever. Just get them back. I should have saved that. That's kind of annoying actually, because they were really, really good suggestions. But let's see if it comes up with the same suggestions again. That's what I'd be really curious to see. If it does, then this is a really legit skill that people need, like really badly need. So it uses Sonnet 4.5 for this. That's interesting. Any new models? I don't know whether to make videos about Pony Alpha and Aurora Alpha. I wonder what these two models are. I think Grok 5, but I'm not sure. This is supposed to be SOTA. Roleplay, yeah, it's definitely Grok. I think normally roleplay is Grok, as far as I remember, when they put roleplay here. Looks like Kilo Code is the most used still. OpenClaw, interesting. Janitor AI, yeah, makes sense. I'd be curious to know about Pony Alpha if it's any good. People have been saying for ages that Grok 5 is going to be the one where Grok catches up. I'd be curious to know how it kind of does, to be fair. I might do a test on that later. Mhm. God, that sound is so obnoxious. I hate that sound. Oh, I need it for much longer though. Okay, this is taking quite a while, yeah. Oh, that's not good. Oh, fuck. This is why you don't fucking push the prod, guys. Shh. That'll be a data thing for sure. I'll be using too much data. I already know what it is. It'll be bytes. Too many bytes, too many bytes. Yeah. Yeah, get user percentiles, obviously going to cause a problem. Okay, so these are the changes it came up with. So browser push notifications, leaderboard, team accounts. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Weekly digest emails, um, streak break anxiety daily email push at 6 p.m. no activity, streak freeze. Okay. These are all the kind of features that you really have to start looking into, guys, if you want to make a $1 million app instead of just some random vibe coded piece of crap, right? You've got to keep people engaged, get actual users of the product and not just people who sign up. And this is the difference maker now, in my opinion. And I won't stop talking about it because I really truly believe that. I really truly believe that now that anyone can make an app, it's up to you to make an app that is better than other people's apps, right? The full table is kind of all asking us 60. Okay, I'll rewrite to use the users table much smaller with XP as the ranking metric instead of scanning every article. Can you articles row slash row? Okay, let's see what changes it came up with. Push notifications, weekly digest email, street break anxiety, social proof triggers, 127 articles generated today, top writers use Scout 3 times more. Reduce time to first value, quick start, flow, enter URL, auto-generate 3 sample articles in 30 seconds. It's not even really possible unless I just do like a plan. One click, rerun from library, rewrite with different tone, drop down 3 variants. Template gallery, pre-built templates, listicle, 8 suggested fixes, by the way. Template gallery, pre-built templates, listicle pillar tutorial to reduce decision paralysis. I like that. I think this decision paralysis is kind of the main thing when people say something is complicated. What they mean is they can't make a decision on what they like, how they want to use it, right? So I'll make all 3 changes: schema, increment, incomplete, rewrites, percentile query, and add backfill migration. Okay. Let's let that fix itself real quick. I like this. Leaderboard, surprise bonuses, random 2 times XP hours, lucky article. Okay. Achievement badges, first article, speed demon. I like this a lot. I always want to give credits as well. All if you hit like speed demon, you get credits, right? For example. There needs to be a reward. It can't just be a badge. It has to be some kind of reward, in my opinion. Otherwise, what's the point? Level up celebrations. Confetti plus email plus free tokens, for example, would be cool. I like achievement badges. Team accounts plus invites definitely needs to be done. Content scheduling, auto export to CMS, email reminders, custom workflows, save discovery templates, automation rules, API access. I think the suggestions before were much better. I feel like it didn't actually read the skill this time. So you can kind of see the difference between when it reads the skill and when it forgets to read the skill or when it doesn't read the skill. You can see that the quality is much better when it actually does read the skill. So the skill does make a huge difference. I used to not really believe in skills, but I've started to understand how useful they are now, for sure. I use them for pretty much everything, to be honest, nowadays. Is this actually working or is it just trolling me? Backfill article counts, yeah, it is doing it. Oh, I need to fix fucking. I need to fix prod though. Is this. Did you fix it, bruh? Is it fixed? Yeah, it is fixed. Okay, so that's fixed. That's good. Let's. The backfill is still running. It's probably going to take quite a while, to be honest with you. We have a lot of users. Have you tried my Convex agent skills already? Convex just spotlighted it this weekend. No, I didn't see that. Did he make a video about it? Tell me you made a video after I told you to make a video. No. Make a video about it. No, not yet. Okay. Video plus video plus. Okay, let's see if this is working now. Pushing straight to prod, it's a classic. It's just not showing anything. I guess it's okay, just do it from going forwards as well. Okay, so we made some really good updates today. I love this one, especially. This is my favorite update that I've done on Harbor for fucking ages. Being able to right click change images, massive. Absolutely massive. Being able to see HTML here, absolutely massive. Being able to copy as rich text, copy as HTML, absolutely bloody massive. I love it, I love it, I love it. These are all massive changes. Can you... Yeah, so skills, guys. I think NotebookLM is the real MVP here. Making this skill was super easy, super easy, and it's really really changing the way that I look at things, which is super nice. How do you quickly get feedback from? Wait, let me just click here. How do you quickly get feedback loop from Claude Open Code when coding? This is what keeps me away from Claude Code because and describe everything, see what I'm coding even makes sense. Can you do a video on how you broke that barrier? Here's just press Control O, and then you can see what it's doing. That's pretty much everything that you need to know. Just press Control O. So yeah, I just use Control O so I can read what it's doing, and then if I don't like what it's doing, I press Escape and I tell it that I don't like what it's doing and that it needs to change what it's doing. Actually, I don't need to run a compact. Okay, really good. So that's some other really nice changes that we've made. I'm just going to say activate the product management skill and do the analysis. Again, I believe you didn't activate the skill slash give the sub agent the skill. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why I don't use voice, I think it's better to type. A lot of people use voice, but the way we think, in my opinion, is much worse when we're streaming directly from our minds to our Claude or whatever, right? It's much better to sit and write, in my opinion. Design habit skill is this the right skill? What was it even called? Like, I don't think I've installed the skill properly. Hang on. Oh no, yeah, design habit loop. That's not even what that's called. Like. Design habit loop. Okay, yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that time it didn't actually read the skill, so the suggestions that it gave me, which were much worse. This time I'm gonna do it. Bro, random, but did you see the highway in southern Italy along the main highway connecting Brindisi and Lecce or Lecce? I don't know. Just saw it. Video is wild. No, I didn't see that. Crazy. Doesn't surprise me. Oh, 312, Kappa B Bank. Perfect. No, I didn't actually see that. Come on, come on, come on. Someone's always gonna beat me to it. Yeah, look at them. Look at them. They're always ready. So yeah, we'll let this run, guys. Let's see what it comes up with. Honestly, this skill is an absolute game changer. I don't care that people get annoyed with me writing game changer in my titles. This is a game changer, literally. So this one, I think people get annoyed when I put game changer, but This is literally a huge game changer. For Vibe coders, this is what is probably missing from their flows, to be honest with you, and it was missing from my flow until very recently. This is pretty cool. Wait, where's that short? The short is doing pretty well. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So normally with shorts, I always put a clickbait title, but this time I just put how to learn SEO in 3 steps, and it seems to be doing like extremely well. The reason I'm showing you this, by the way, guys, is because this is actually a Harbor ad, and you guys can make these too very, very easily. Here's how to check out harborseo.ai. So at the end of the short, I just say check out harborseo.ai, right? And the whole point of that is obviously to get people into Harbor. So it's actually just a Harbor ad, right? So instead of doing a video with a Harbor ad in, I do a short, I put a Harbor ad in there. And yeah, I mean, we're growing pretty fast right now. Harbor is doing extremely well. I'm very, very happy with the result. I need to do the same thing with Grove, though, at some point. SEO Grove actually performs extremely well. It's one of the best fucking tools. But yeah, more recently I've been doing Harbor instead. How much did it cost you to build Harbor? Could you also tell us if you managed to complete the entire project only using Claude, or did you utilize other tools? It's pretty much just Claude Code, Opus 4.5, I think at the time I was using. So you really don't need anything else, to be honest. You just need Claude Code. Yeah, literally. I think I did everything in Claude Code for Harbor. I might have done one run of Codex. It doesn't show here. Oh, 1 month ago. Here we go. Yeah, look, I did run some stuff. So I used Codex as well a little bit. You can see 1 month ago. This is when I built Harbor. So yeah, I did actually use Codex sometimes for like the, I guess, more complicated stuff sometimes. But you can see I had a pretty big conversation. So yeah, I did occasionally use Codex as well, but mainly Claude Code. But yeah, I am completely obsessed with product management. Completely obsessed with it. I did not see that, General Sanders. I might look now on my phone. I'm guessing that'll be front page news. It is apparently not front page news. No, apparently it's not. Interesting. How much did it cost to build Harbor? $200 a month. How much do we pay for Harbor? We pay for 2,100 users. We pay about 1,000. Mm, about $1,150 a month on API costs, hosting, DigitalOcean, everything. So it's extremely cost effective compared to what it was before, especially. Like it was mad expensive before, crazy expensive. But I got the costs right down by using the OpenAI agent SDK, basically, and GPT-5 Nano. I'm actually waiting for GPT to release their next cheap model. I'm hoping it's going to be soon, and I'm really hoping it has 1 million context. Oh, new model. Quen 3 Max Thinking. Interesting. So, do I have code on here? Yeah, I do. Might be interesting to do a video on this, guys. I might actually stop streaming, go make a video, just because why not? Free views, to be honest with you. It's a new, what's it called? Let's see if it's loading on Coda. Coda, by the way, guys, if you don't know, it's what is it? It's Quen's coding platform. It's pretty good. And it doesn't want to open. Beautiful. Oh, it does load. Okay. I have actually been waiting for Quen to release a SOTA model, so I think it'll be interesting definitely to test this out. It's not loading though. Let's have a look. Priority change. Action-based trigger loading. Impact 10 out of 10. Critical. Article completed. Follow-up email in 7 days. Time to write SQL. Discovery completed. Abandoned keyword email in 3 days. You found 20 keywords but only wrote 1. Draft saved. Reminder in 24 hours. Finish your draft, question mark. Level up. Unlock notifications immediately. Itch-based email triggers. Competitor alert. Your competitor published 3 new articles this week. Okay. Yeah, it's downloading a new thing. Abandoned keywords. You discovered 20 topics but haven't written about them. Social sharing for tribe rewards. Share your rank. Button next to top X badge. Pre-fill Twitter. LinkedIn. I'm in the top 5 writers of Harbor SEO. Viral marketing. Social validation. Okay. On fire. Prolific. These are all really, really good suggestions. Let's see if we can get this going. The new model. Be interesting to test this actually. I don't know if you guys have used Coda much, but Quoda, whatever it's called, does seem pretty good. I used it in August last year. One-click CMS integrations, yeah, we know, we all want that. Okay, overall, these are good suggestions again, but they're not as good as the first ones, but they are good. It's kind of a shame I lost all those good suggestions, but it is what it is. That is the game we play with context, unfortunately. If you forget to save something, it can be gone forever. Okay, let's see if Coda is loading now. Still seems to be pretty slow. I wonder if they've updated it with the new model. Change log, yeah. Kimi K2.5 model support. That's not what I was expecting. The new Quen Coda. Look at the name of that model. Quen Coda Quoda. Okay, so what model is this? I want to know what model this is. Mm. God, this is slow. What the fuck? Super slow. You didn't lose them, just rewind the stream. Oh, yeah, true. True. I did forget about that. Coda does not seem to want to load. I might have to go and test this new model though. To be honest, guys, it's always good content. People will always want to see it. So what is this? This is Quen Max. Is this Hugging Face? Does it have Hugging Face? Mm, 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 mm. No, it's not open source. Wait, this is 25th of January. Quen 3 Max Thinking. Oh. Oh, they've only just been released on Open Router, right? Oh, okay. It's not even a new model. I still think it'd be good to test this, to be fair. But it's not, it doesn't look like it's a new model. It just looks like it's need to open root. That's pretty good. Pretty good, pretty good. That's super slow. Okay, guys, I think I'll leave the stream there. I streamed for a little bit longer today, but I'll stream again tomorrow. 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. I'll be back again tomorrow, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We made some really, really good progress on Harbor today, so I'm super happy. Like, as long as I'm shipping updates to Harbor, I really don't mind at all. Like, I can sit here and just chill. It's really, really nice, actually. I can sit here and work on Harbor, and that's all I want to do right now anyway. Harbor and Grove. I do need to work on Grove a bit more. But yeah, I think I'm gonna chill for a bit, guys. I'm gonna end the stream. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in as usual. I'll be back tomorrow, as usual. So yeah, I'll always be around the same time because I have to pick up my fiance anyway from work and then bring her home. Looking forward to NotebookLM video. Yeah, I'll make that probably tomorrow, if not later today. Depends. But yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll be back tomorrow. Peace out. Where is the